Hello, and thank you for inviting us to the Marquette NFP Summit this year. Um, I am Giovanni Vitale, and this is Lauren Vitale, and we're the founders of Whole Mission, and we're really excited to share our endeavors with you. Um, we have four children, just a little bit about ourselves. We have four children. We have a fifth one on the way we're excited about. We're located in the Archdiocese of Detroit in Michigan. Myself, I am a psychologist, master's level psychologist, youth minister at a local parish, and the director of Whole Mission. And I handle all of the administrative tasks, the billing, scheduling, and I try to, all that legal stuff I take care of.
And I'm Lauren, as he said. I am a registered nurse and also a Marquette teacher, and have been teaching the method for about 2 years, a little over 2 years. My role at Whole Mission is the clinical director, so basically I just make sure that all of the content that we're teaching to couples as instructors is up to date and consistent for each of the instructors. And then I also handle a little bit of the other sort of content management as far as the website and social media and things like that go as well. Currently, we have 8 instructors, including myself, who are teaching through Whole Mission. We have Amanda, who is in New Jersey. Brittany and Andrea are in North Dakota. Kate is in Pennsylvania. Dr. Myers in Alabama. And Sarah in Maryland. And then newly Lisa in Colorado as well. The main reason that we wanted to start Whole Mission was just seeing different needs that there were for couples and also for instructors as far as accessing the Marquette method and then also teaching it for the instructors, especially online classes. That's a growing area and just seeing a need in that. But the other why behind what we're doing is really coming from Humanae Vitae and what that encyclical is calling many people in the church to do, from scientists to healthcare professionals to spouses to clergy, that we all have a role in supporting married couples in their use of natural family planning and really paying attention to how we can support everyone in those roles as much as we can. So we have lots of goals that come from Humanae Vitae, lots of lofty goals, and we'll talk about just a few of those now. Kind of the practical side of that.
As like our job, we really want to handle all of the administrative tasks for the instructors, supporting the instructors in every way, sharing our time with them, and saving their time, handling all of those things. We're also trying to grow, trying to bring in money for Whole Mission so that, we can kind of give that back, either advertising the method or investing that into new and future research through Marquette. We want to talk about a little bit about how our website and how our Whole Mission can help couples as well.
So for the couple side of it, I know that when I first learned about the Marquette method and wanted to learn it as a user, I felt a little overwhelmed by the idea that I was going to have to, first of all, there was no instructor in Michigan, or at least not anywhere near me, and the idea of having to email or call a whole list of instructors was really overwhelming to me personally, and just I think part of my maybe millennial mentality was that I just wanted something very simple that listed out everything I would get and that I could just check a box and get that. And so I think that drove a lot of my side from that couple's perspective to just make it simpler to find an instructor, to see what the cost is, to see what you're going to get for your money, and to really understand what the classes actually are without having to put in all of the legwork to actually find an instructor that you'll really get along with and know what's going to be happening. So at Whole Mission, what we have done is made a website where it's simpler for couples to see exactly that, what classes are offered and what's included with the classes. We also made it so that there is a self-scheduling option for the couples where the instructors choose the times that they want to be teaching classes, and then the couples then can look at the schedule for each instructor and choose a time that works for them. So it's a little bit easier both for the couples because they can see when classes are available, and then also for the instructors as far as the scheduling sides goes.
And we also added a resource page so they can log in at any time and find charts, review the presentations, look at any handouts that may have been given, as well as check out our store which has the monitor on it, test sticks, any extra progesterone sticks you want to check out, all of that stuff that they could find in one place and feel confident that they're buying the right product. And we offer two different class options, group classes, which they get all of the same content, but they're there with 3 to 6 other couples, and then a more personalized individual class for those couples who might want to ask a lot of extra questions. And then all of the couples receive follow up for a whole year or until they reach 6 cycles, trying to help those breastfeeding women get back into like some normalcy. And our response has been, really positive. We've been having lots of referrals from couples that have been coming in, and since May, we've had over 100 couples who have been happy with our services.
And then on the instructor side of everything, what we're trying to hopefully do for the instructors, and hopefully that the instructors we're currently working with are feeling this way at least a little bit, is to take some of that burden of the stress of making sure that everything is going to be secure and make sure that everything is going in the proper way, especially with HIPAA compliance is one of the biggest things that we wanted to maintain. So we really did look into different services that were cost effective, that were not insanely expensive for what we're doing. That would still be able to maintain that HIPAA compliance for us as healthcare professionals. So, since we're investing in our time and energy into finding these programs and these different services that help with these administrative tasks, we really did want to be able to share that with other instructors rather than having to do everything all over again. And just to give instructors more time to work on those other projects, especially to spend more time with their clients teaching them, but also many instructors have primary jobs that they do as doctors and nurses, and to also have time for speaking engagements and writing or just spending more time with their families, which is probably what I really like to do with my spare time. But really that HIPAA compliance is really our main thing. G Suite has been our main source of doing that as far as the instructors, because each instructor has an email address that is secure, as well as a drive with storage, and uploaded into that drive for them are all of the Marquette forms. So the pregnancy evaluation and follow-up forms and all of that is already in there, as well as the client reporting sheet. And then also we handle sending out the registration forms for the couples when they sign up for our class, so it can take off some of that burden of trying to figure out when you're going to figure out all of that registration information with your couple. Because it is, we want to maintain that HIPAA compliance, we did have an attorney look over a HIPAA disclosure with us to make sure that the couples are signing that, but as soon as they sign up for the class, so that the couples are also aware that this is a healthcare service, and they are consenting to that privacy portion of HIPAA.
Yeah, and taking that burden of scheduling and billing, that's all done through the Whole Mission site, and the instructors choose their own availability. They choose when they're going to be teaching classes, when they're going to be doing follow-ups, and then the couples can see when they're available for those things. We also are very sensitive to, knowing that, some couples might not be able to afford this. So, we are very open to offering couples discounts when they need it. If they come to us, they have a good financial reason. We're more than happy to make a coupon code and give them a discount. And most of our instructors are like really behind that, and they want to help those couples out as well. So we kind of see if we can split the cost there. Knowing that instructors, things come up, people get sick. There's maternity leave, vacations. So we started working on an on-call email address, so that you as an instructor can put up that away message and say, hey, if you have any issues, contact this email address, and it goes to all of our instructors, and kind of whoever nabs it first to help answer that question can help that client out. So when you're on vacation, you can have the peace of mind that your couples are taken care of. And giving the instructors high quality handouts, brochures, business cards, sending those right to you with the Whole Mission logo, and so that when you go places, you have materials that you can give right to those couples. At Whole Mission, instructors are considered independent contractors. They are not employees, and they get paid per couple. So they're not. It's not like a subscription service. So per every couple you see, you get paid a percentage of that. We are also working on custom sites for our instructors. Um, Lauren recently started teaching at a local parish, and so we have a custom site set up for that, as you can see. Um, we also have evaluations that we send out as soon as the classes are over, so that we can get a better sense of how we're doing and how each teacher is doing. So if they do have issues, they can always come back to us, and we can kind of help solve those problems and update our product as we see best.
And something that I really liked as far as being an instructor is being able to work with other instructors. So even though we're all over the U.S. right now, it's been nice even just recently, when sort of clinical questions come up, that we have people that we can discuss them with and feel like comfortable discussing those things. So that's really kind of a cool aspect of being able to share this work together. Something else that really has been kind of fun is being able to promote other instructors as well. I don't like self-promoting much, but I really like promoting other people and what they're doing. I love seeing all of the work that other NFP instructors are doing, and I really love pushing that out there. So I'm not fabulous at social media, but what I can do, I like to put out there for what everyone is doing, whether it's a speaking engagement or a conference or whatever. We have several FACS presenters on our team, which is really exciting. And something that we just recently started doing with the addition of one of our new instructors was being able to include those instructors who are still training, who are in the practicum part of the course, and offering those instructors a chance to find more couples to meet their 10 couple requirement, but then also having a way to offer a discounted class to those couples who are glad to work with an instructor who is in the practicum for the course.
Yeah, and we're currently booking for classes, 3 to 4 weeks out. They're filling up pretty quick. The demand for online classes is high out there right now, and we're having a difficult time keeping up. So we have room for you to join us if you're interested, if you're in that position. We have lots of future plans that we hope that we can share with you guys at the next summit. So please pray for us. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions, or if you have any great ideas. We'd be happy to hear from you. If you have any way to help us out, we'd love to hear from you as well. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.